Borg, as the name suggests, and was created by Nemetron. The book is full of beautiful art with rules scattered about the drawings, so it's really a visual pleasure to read. The rules are lightweight, and it is easy to create a character and start playing it. In science, the simplest theory that best explains a phenomenon is usually the correct one, and so it should be in game systems. The simplest rules that can best simulate a game would be the best rules to use. And this, I think, is what makes Borg, Pirate Borg, and many other rules-like games superior to more complex game systems. Why make things complicated when it's not necessary? It already takes too much time to play these games. I hope in the future we can get more D&D players to explore the other amazing games we have out there and increase our player base. I'm not dissing D&D, I love the game too. I just want to get the D&D players to try other games, that's all. And so for you D&D players out there who happen to find this video and you dream of being pirates in the Caribbean Sea, then look no further. You have found the best game to be able to do that. One more thing about these games that D&D players may fear is that death of your character may not be that far away. This is nothing to fear, my friends. This fact makes the game even more thrilling. For every move you make is crucial, and you must take advantage of every ability you have. But sometimes the dice gods are cruel, and there is nothing you can do. Even with this fate, your character will die an honorable death. And it makes a good story, because that's what's important in a roleplay game. It's not your character, it's the story. I must say also that I am a GM. I have not lost that many characters to these hardcore games, and I am actually trying to kill them. But
That's glad. That's happy to know.
yeah.
Where did they get a load of meat?
But Pirate Borg is a D20 game, so it's perfect game for you D&D players to switch over. You roll your D20, you add your ability modifier, and it has to equal or beat the difficulty rating. That is usually 12 for normal difficulties. The abilities are strength, agility, presence, toughness, and spirit. Creatures don't even roll dice when attacking, so players get the roll agility to block the creature's strike. The rest of the rules, including tactical ship combat, will be presented in this and later sessions. And here at Omega Om TV, we like to do fantasy and sci-fi horror type games. And many of these games are from Free League Publishing, who publish absolutely amazing games. I love most of them. Haven't tried them all, but every one I've got, I love it. We have our first campaign of the new Walking Dead RPG starting at the end of this month. You gotta come out for that, for sure. This will be available to buy in November. Not our game, but the actual rules will be. We got the Kickstarter pre-order. We also have Mothership, which just came out with their 1E rules, which are awesome. And yeah, we got that coming out. We got a one-shot from this guy that wrote this single one-shot scenario, and I told him I would do it. He gave me the module for free, and yeah, so it's a pamphlet module, and I'm gonna try to get that in this month. And then Mothership, they came out with another bug hunt module, which is like long. It's like 4 missions in it, each like 4 hours long, so it could be like a long thing. So I'm gonna try to get that in there, but we gotta see if we get some players to commit to that, which might be some hard. We also got Alien Building Better Worlds, what they're trying to get out as soon as possible, but it's not out yet, which I'm glad because I got too much on the plate now. But Alien Building Better Worlds is like the the Colonial Marine Operation Manual with lots of missions in it. But this one's based on like being on a colony planet and traveling through space as like what would you call them? Truck. What's the word? I forget.
Truckers, space truckers.
Space truckers. There you go. So space truckers and being on colonies. So that sounds awesome to me. And but enough of that. Let's introduce the characters we have playing tonight. We got one new guy. You think we should start with you, Mad Bard?
Sure.
Okay, let's
My
start
name
with
is Mad Bard.
Okay, Mad Bard.
Actually,
you got?
I am Mad Bard. I talk a little fast. I'm from the Northeast, just say Philly boy OG. Here to make you all laugh and smile and get my inner pirate out. I'll be playing Mr. Craig Pitchferry. His voice may change, his accent is a bit random sometimes, but he's got many heads and voices in his head, so bear with him. He's a bit of a hard case. Sometimes he tries to have too much fun, but believe me, you'll have it. You'll have it.
All right. And next we have Emily.
Hi guys. Yeah, I'll be playing the swashbuckler Alina Holloway, who is let's just say a little bit different than your standard pirate. And yeah, I can't wait to get started. I love the system already, guys.
And
The most fun you have rolling a character in this game.
yeah, all the like nuances that you get with it, like what your character like. I forget what they're called, but yeah,
Idiosyncrasies, we are.
idiosyncrasies. Yeah, but bonus man, what do you got there for us?
I'm Bonus Man. I'll be playing Cassian Copperman, a drunken Englishman who has deserted from the English Navy.
Okay, and finally we have Myth.
Hey, I'm playing Buccaneer Old Man Cooter Brown, a wily old dog of a guy. So his background is a little bit checkered, but at the ripe old age of 63, if you asked him, he would tell you he's mostly a musician. He plays the hurdy-gurdy, which is his stress relief because he's had some hard living. Over the years, he's traveled more miles on land and more leagues in the sea than he can count. He's had way too many disagreements and way too many taverns, so probably lost a few teeth to show for it. Still, over his many travels, he's taken to collecting things. Well, collect something, but he might not tell you what it is. And that collection of his, he often has been found to be talking to it, no one else around. Still, he's a crafty and surly fella, but he's known to be loyal and true to a certain cause. It pays well enough, that is.
Okay, great, Myth. Glad to have you back.
Glad to be back.
And with that, I guess we'll begin. The Dark Caribbean. Early explorers thought the Caribbean was paradise. They found nothing but deserted islands and bountiful treasures. It was not until thousands had left their crowded, blighted homelands and settled amongst the islands that they encountered the scourge. It began on the solstice. Haunted screams echoed over sandy beaches, and from the death-black waves crawled the undead. Terror spread like wildfire. At first they came in single numbers, but hordes gestated and soon settlements were blotted out by the torrent of lifeless, nameless creatures. Possessed flesh of dead sailors, ghosts of displaced inhabitants, skeleton constructs shrouded in seaweed and muck, and horrible monsters born from unknowable dark places in the world. They emerged from the sea and consumed all. The meek had nowhere to flee but to their graves, only to rise again at dusk. Survivors fortified the cities and bolstered the strongholds. This brings us to you, young sailors. You are novice sailors aboard the pirate frigate the Tarantula, sailing across this dark Caribbean. The Tarantula is run by the tyrannical Captain Bloodwhip. You have been sailing around the Bahamas for 3 weeks, following a map the captain keeps to himself. You have been told to be on the lookout for a peninsula with 3 rock columns that lean west. And so, you are sleeping in your cots, and the waves and the sound of thunder awoken you all, and you scurry and grate to the surface deck of the boat.
What the hell's going on? I was getting my sleep and Jesus, haul ass! Somebody secure that! No, swap that Batman hatches! What are you doing over there? Oh Jesus, what the hell am I doing on this shit? Please.
Who's looking me up? Where's the beer?
It's just pins. Relax. It's the angels dancing.
Bloody idiots don't got beer on them.
It's the angels, I say.
Fuck's an engine.
Angel.
Fucking Spaniard bullshit.
We got stolen valuables. What the heck is going on?
I point my claw at old man Cooter and I'm like, you touch my squid jar and I'll cut you.
Oh, I knew how to work a blade before you were even born. You don't want to take on an old coot like me.
You see my left hand? You know where I lost that? I lost that to a big one. Oh, don't think I fall over and trip over as I sing my sentence.
Hey, you don't even have your sea legs there yet. What? I'll teach you something. You'll get some good work.
Was drinking for your knowledge.
Cool.
Sure, blame it on the bottle.
Leave them youngins. Leave them youngins alone. Them youngins, they just wasting our time. We don't got much of it. Us old folk gotta stick together.
Yeah.
I
Back
told
in
her.
the insane asylums.
I'll ask. We need to bring this thing to. Where was the last place we knew where we were? Who's been navigating?
Fuck you all. I'm going to the captain.
We're looking westward there, Coop. We gotta look for the columns.
All right. Pull down the sails. I'll climb up this. I got a peg leg, so it's gonna take me a little bit of time, but I'll try.
I yell
I'll
back.
start to find the, I guess, the rigging rope that connects to masts or sails or anything that hasn't been stowed properly or secured properly. He'll start trying to, batten those down, basically, so that way they can get a little bit more control over the ship if possible.
Yeah, you see that the waves are like 50 feet swells of waves just rocking a boat like this. The other sailors got most of the sails done, but from the 2 main masts, there's still 2 sails to be taken down. And you see the captain over here. He's like waving at you guys. He's like angry. You can't hear him in the thunder and rain. He's like, come here. He's waving you here.
Run away, Kevin!
Okay, do I get to him first since I already hobbled my way over there when I was drunk?
You can move your tokens where you want to go.
So I'm here. Captain, orders!
Yeah, what are your orders, Captain?
You new recruits.
Yeah, they're a little wet behind the gills.
It's about time you woke up from your sleeping beauty slumber.
I throw up.
Oh, Jesus! I knew you couldn't hold your liquor.
For your memory, that was my second barrel.
Fucking barrel.
You
Where am
guys,
I?
you guys think you could survive the high seas on my ship? You better prove you're worthy.
Creek's
We're gonna
in
survive.
Aye, sir. What can an old dog like me do for you, sir?
Well, if we don't get those sails down from the mast, we're gonna sink. So I want two of you, one on the bow, one on the stern, to take down, climb the mast, and unhook those ropes that are stuck up there, so we can take the sails down. Who wants to go?
Creek is looking for like the stairs to below decks. He's not enjoying the banter of the sea nor the banter of the captain, and he's looking for a way to descend because he's a skinny little folk, and he likes to sort of avoid that, the wind and weather.
I guess with like 2 hit points, you don't want to do nothing risky.
Well, I told you I did sort of boost that guy a bit. You said he'd be dead, so he is at 5 on the sheet, but we do whatever you like.
Okay.
Cassian's a drunkard, so he probably would be the best at climbing.
See these young'uns? They don't have any sense of. They don't have the strong backs and the loyalty. Captain, I'll do my best.
And he'll start making his way toward, I guess, the first set of ladders to go to the mast that needs to be secured, and he'll start.
Listen, you crazy old coot, you're gonna get you loose in your other leg. What are you doing? Let the youngins do it.
Okay, so
That's the macho man.
It's gonna take at least 2 of us. I gotta go over on this side. Maybe you can get the one on the other side.
If you see, I'm a little bit handicapped when it comes to tying knots. I show my left hand, which is just a hook.
Cassian, give that man a drink. He doesn't need to be up in the riggings. He only got 1 leg, blimey.
Haul ass.
And he'll start making his way over there while they're talking about. He'll start grabbing at the first rung, and then he'll start try to pull himself up 1 leg at a time because, of course, well, he's only got 1 leg. Start making his way up.
okay, move your token to the mast you're gonna go up. There's 2 of them.
Okay, this one here, right? There's one. Wait, let me see.
F
We got this one
master.
here,
One.
and then one here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he'll go to the forward. What is that?
Bow.
Let's start. Yeah, is that?
Or-
He'll go to the front one.
Front one. Yeah.
Is that starboard or port?
Oh,
Starboard's right
Starboard's
side.
right, port's left.
Left. Yeah.
That's
Okay,
left and right.
so. All right. He'll go to that one.
Yeah,
Okay,
yes.
so you start climbing up, and the boat's shaking, and you're trying to hold on because it's all soaking wet. So there's some rope that's on the mast, so you use that as kind of like leverage, and you're still slipping. Your foot slips, and you're slowly walking up to the top. I need you to roll agility. DR
Agility.
difficult rating 12. You need 12 or higher.
Okay, agility.
And
And.
Oh, 17! He may be
Yeah.
a crazy old coot, but he can still climb the ladder.
even
Just
with my
look at the way he moves them legs.
He's like a 1700 Spider-Man.
so you get to the top of the mast, and it's like no problem. You unhook the rope, and
Got this thing tamed. Ain't no problem at all.
Just look at that old boy go. He's ashamed to all us old coots.
Well, I don't want to be outdone by an old man. I'll start climbing this one then.
okay, same thing. It's like slippery, and your foot's trying to hang on. This one's like all of a sudden a huge wave just like washes over the starboard port, and it, just as you're just about 10 feet high, but you're managed to hold on as it happens, and you just slowly keep crawling to the top. Roll agility, DR 12. Oh, it's a fumble.
Oh God.
I see her fumbling and
Oh.
I'm willing to try and steady her feet as she I'm a dirty old man. And I'm really doing it out there.
Well, you wanna? It's like she slips and she starts falling. Are you gonna like try to cushion her fall?
I'm gonna just try and grab her in the best gymnastics coach. Oh, I shouldn't go that way. But I grab her wrist, and I try and grab her wrist and arm, and so she doesn't bang her. I just want to raise her head.
Roll 1d4.
All right, hang on.
No, not you.
Oh.
Alina.
All right, 1d4. Let's hope I don't fall off. Well, I should be okay if I fall off the ship, but still.
Hey!
Hey, there we
4. Okay, now, Keeg, roll me agility to see if you are able to steady her in time. DR12.
DR12.
So just hit agility. Just gotta hit the... I could hit it for you if you can't do it.
Yeah, hit that. I can find. Where's that? Oh, I see it. I got it here. I have +0 on that.
Oh!
Yeah. I've been a little slow and I've been sleeping. I tried to, but her wrist was so slippery. Slippery. She's slippery noodles.
And,
I swear, I'm much better in the water than I'm on land.
She's been eating pork ribs all afternoon. Did you see her?
Emily, Alina, you slip and you just fall right down and you hit the back of your head on the deck and you take 4 hit points damage. The
I should
cap,
have rolled low then.
and
I see that.
4 hit points is killer in this game. So right now, everybody, you can tell that this game is deadly. You don't want to screw things up.
We're lucky Cassie
Like-
compliments here.
Keeg would be dead
Glad I had
already.
10 hit points.
As I see her fall down, Cassian just wiping the vomit off his face, like, bloody idiots.
Captain's like,
What the hell?
an old man can climb the mast and you can't.
You see what you're doing to me, man, you old coot. You're making me try stuff like these youngins. Why are you out there running around like a young kid? Now look at me. I'm trying to be all heroic and shit. And look at me now. I'm covered in goo and gurgle all over me.
As the old man Coots yelling at the lassie, I come over and pull out my metal kit and just patch her up on the head. I have that.
What?
Oh, you got a
I have
med
a
kit?
me-
Oh,
I have a
cool.
medical kit. Like
Oh.
4 uses on that. Let's see.
Nice.
How's that?
We're gonna
How,
be using them up.
Thank you, old timer.
explain to the audience how that works.
That's the presence plus 4 uses, and my presence is +1. So I'm just gonna write that down real quick. For 4 uses, since I'm gonna use it once, and stops bleeding, poison, infection, and heals D6 HP.
Nice.
Very
Okay.
nice. Thank you.
Oh,
Roll 4, and that's plus my presence, I believe. Yes, it's. No, that's for uses. Let's see, D6. D6. The D6? No.
Oh, hello.
Holy crap.
Oh,
Like-
yeah.
Thank you.
You bloody woman belong in the effing bleeding kitchen instead of climbing masses.
Captain's like, we're all gonna capsize this ship. Come on, one of you, climb that mast.
I just start, after I finish with her, I just start climbing. D20, let's see if I do any better. Well, that's 2. I made a mistake. Give me a second. Darn. Okay.
Is-
Hey, okay.
That's
You
minus
got the nice
1.
fight.
8.
-1. So, you go to climb up the mast, and you get like halfway down, and then you slide down, but you don't fall. You still manage to hold on, but you're just barely hanging on. So roll again.
Oh, God. I feel like I'm going to be a fool on this one.
8. No, 1d4 damage.
7.
You fall, smack your head on the deck, just like Alina. 1 damage to your
So
head.
1 damage.
Nice.
Only 1 point.
Worse.
The captain, I'm
So-
surrounded by fools here.
I'm right there at the stern mast, at the stern mast, right? And I mean, I'm a bit of a would-be sorcerer, a bit of a betwixt and between guy. You keep seeing me snapping my fingers with limited little sparks. But if I'm able to grab a knife off somebody, I mean, I really have just a flint and steel between my fingers, you know. And we'll see how that works with maybe some, fluids later. But you're just seeing little smoke come out of my hands. Nothing's really happening. But as I do that, with my other hand, I grab a knife off of one of the sailors, and instead of bringing the sails down by climbing them, I try and cut the main rigging line, weight line to counterbalance the sails, and just bring them straight down with a counterweight.
You know a lot about boats.
Tomorrow was yesterday was easy.
Okay.
No, I'm not a SEAL. No, I'm not a SEAL. I can't. That's the SEAL motto. But I'm not a SEAL. No.
Roll me agility then.
All right, we're gonna
Or-
roll some agility here.
To see if you could do that in this storm.
Oh, it doesn't look that way.
You try to cut the ropes and you're shaking, the boat's going back and forth and nobody can do it. And but you don't injure yourself or anything, but your plan fails and the captain's losing his patience. If one of you doesn't get that sail down, off to the sea you go.
I will attempt to climb again to see if I can get up there.
Old
My
man
drunken
Cooter's
self
gonna-
was this, sir.
Old man
I'm
Cooter's
just
gonna start
drunkenly
making his way
holding my
back
hands
down
up.
while this is going on.
'Twas but a fluke before, I swear. Let's roll agility. Jesus Christ.
1d4 damage.
Oh no!
You know
Somebody
what?
was rolling some real good rolls pregame. I think he used up all our luck.
What is that old man? Cooter.
Oh, dude,
Red.
crazy bastard.
Cooter.
Well,
Cooter, get your ass over here.
He's up at the top. He's moving around. He's looking down. He's seeing slipping and falling, and then this other character come over and healing her, and then the other one's going over and trying to cut the rope. It's like,
Now, just what the hell are those little whippersnappers doing? Jesus Christ. Captain, I'm on the way. I got this one secured.
and he's gonna start working his way back down the ladder again, a little bit slowly because, of course, he's got that peg leg. But he's gonna try to see what he can do to maybe slide a little bit every other step rather than just take each rung, so he can try to accelerate the process going down, but not too fast. He's an old guy, 63 years old.
I'm
Okay.
gonna try one more time.
And that
Okay.
spike's good for grabbing them knots in the rope, you know?
Okay.
That spike is always-
Okay, while old man Cooter Brown is coming down, you want to try again? Cooperman, go nuts.
Copperman and
Copperman?
And since I have a hooked hand, would that give me advantage on climbing?
He's no clown, our Cooter Brown.
You said you got what?
I have a hooked hand for my left hand.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you a +2 with that.
Cooter Brown.
Just said that earlier, like, yes!
Oh, yes.
Okay.
18.
Man, real
Holy crap.
sound.
Here we go.
It's about time. Thank you. Now I can sail this boat in peace. It's easy. Now he turns the port to starboard as a wave approaches. He wants to hit the wave head on so the wave doesn't knock the ship, capsize the ship. So he manages just in time to turn the port starboard into the wave as you guys go over this giant 50-foot wave and down again. Your flies in your stomach start to quiver. Be right back.
From Copperman just goes everywhere just as soon as he's climbing and vomiting.
On the down trough, well, like,
What?
just like a roller coaster. Whoa, whoa, we're going down. You know, you roll back. Scooter Brown, Scooter Brown.
Shut
Scooter
up.
Brown,
No fucking
our Scooter
Irishman.
Cooter will start making his way across the deck.
It took how many of you to get that side secured?
He's got one leg, but don't delay. He's our man in a span.
It took me 2 kegs.
sober up. I mean, wait, what? Just what the heck happened? I saw. And
When-
he'll point over at the other one that was, he's were you trying to spark up a smoke during all this? I saw some sparks or something. What was going on?
To make things happen. Listen, I sometimes sound like you because I'm like a minor bird. I'm a mockingbird sometimes. But you see, the real thing about me is I can make things happen. You just watch these fingers of mine. They call these the magic fingers. Believe me, I've been called that more than once.
Magical fingers.
Yeah, you just watch. Watch, they're not sparkly because it's real wet right now. Real wet. But if they weren't wet, wait a second. Sometimes they're real sparky. Real sparky. You just watch.
All right. I'll keep my eye on
Watch
you.
you, mister. You talk to
Hey,
you.
Captain, we got. It looks like we got these things too secure. What are your orders, sir? Where are we headed next?
We're heading
Maybe.
west for them towers.
Omega's out for a minute.
The captain seems to ignore you as he concentrates on steering the ship. You see a lightning crash in the distance, and you see a silhouette of some sort of darkness lay before you on the ocean, where there was once a cloudy sky. Now you see the silhouette of this galleon come before you out of nowhere.
What was it? A scullion?
Galleon.
Galleon?
Gal.
Yeah, it's Galleon, the big old warship.
Yeah, I'm
like,
with you.
the big ships on the
I
sea.
hear it, yeah.
Fun.
Oh boy, Captain, do we need
Captain.
to man the cannons?
Captain, is there any more booze?
I see it. I see it. What is that?
Hard to port, Captain. Hard to port.
Do you think they have booze?
You think they have? Do you think they have guns?
Well, what do you think they are? The Spaniards?
You see a thing that you never saw before. A total ship made out of bones. White bones. And black, deathly sails. You see these holes where cannons should be in the side of the ship glowing red. And before you is gigantic bone-like ship approaches you. And then it hits your ship.
Oh!
That is a badass ship.
Hold on to something!
I know it's bad. That's badass.
And my guy just sort of yells, you know, that's sort of something I was sort of looking for, but I don't think that's sort of the thing I wanted.
Careful what you wish for, youngin'! You just might get it!
Well, I'm just hoping for a squid, not a ship full of corpses.
Ah!
In the darkness of the ship, you see all this movement moving around, and then you hear the sound of grappling hooks coming over to your ship, latching
They
on.
gotta board us! And the guns! On yourselves!
A horror overcomes all of you. And if this was Alien RPG, it would be a panic check for sure.
Definitely.
Space pirates. Okay, anyway.
Bloody
Maybe
Mary,
you'll
I
be
ain't going
safe,
down
but
there.
it'll be enough.
Over
Greg
the
is grabbing his cloak and sort of cowering, but he's sort of praying too. And I might be dead before I get to use the spell, so I'm gonna try and do a clairvoyance and ask the spirits a question about an adjacent area, which the adjacent area is make a post to post. He said, "When I so I'm thinking, I can't do I can do it." But he was saying, "How can I so?" I'm solely self-worried, you know. I'm really not worried about you folks. I'm sort of, you know, a medium person.
Any crap of that.
Oh, I survived.
What are you doing, whimpering? Grab your guns! Arm yourselves!
And Cooter's gonna try to climb up to this upper deck to get a higher elevation, and he's going to start loading his muzzle loader.
Cassian's hiding behind the pole of the mast, just saying, "Fuck this."
I'm still looking for those steps down. Run away.
Bonus man, or what are you doing?
Oh, I'm moving to the other side of that pole, just like as I like shuffle over ever so slightly, so I'm out of sight and out of gunfire range.
Where are you going?
I'm still on the
It's time
pole.
to fight.
You all crazy kid.
I just stay silent drunkenly as I know this is the one-way fight.
And as quickly as the ship appeared, as quickly as the undead, which you heard about, but you never actually seen. More frightening in real life, how animated bones with armor come whippering into your face.
I'll say that Alina has. I've pulled out my rapier at this point, and like the audience, like the people watching, they would see that I quickly tucked a like a compass back into my pocket. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna. Oh God, they're upon us very fast. But yeah, I still stand by it. I've pulled out my rapier and I'm preparing to launch into battle.
Okay.
I'm dipping my fingers into any type of alcohol, or I do have a fine bottle of rum, which I'm not going to regularly use, but I'm going to look for the sort of the incendiaries that are on the deck, and dip my finger, which I have with flint and steel. And as anything approaches me, I'm going to try and light my hand on fire and use it as a fire rod.
This
Okay.
is Blackbeard with fuses. It's a fiery hand of your character.
Fiery hand of Krieg. But it's really dependent on what sort of, inflammables are around me. If something, if it's just coal in the wood pot, it's just going to create, It's really up to Mr. Omega there to see what's at hand.
Okay, I'm gonna roll initiative for everybody.
Okay.
Fun.
And black skeletons get to go first.
Ah, boo.
I'm glad I'm upwards.
Where? Oh, where are you? What do you mean? You're right there, man. Where upwards are you?
Like right here, right?
After
Wait.
I climbed the pole, I kind of stayed up on the pole and I get the mast down.
Oh, so you're up on the mast? Okay.
Yeah, I'm behind the pole mast so they can't see me.
Yeah, he said that. He was hiding.
Okay.
A gunshot.
So we'll put you over here for now. Okay, hold on. Let's get you out of the way. We'll start at the top. Now, in combat, the players roll for the attackers. So, this skeleton is attacking Old Man Cooter Brown. Roll agility to try to evade the shot. DR 12.
All right.
Failed.
Oh, no.
Big shot in the knee.
It does 1d6 damage. You got armor on?
No, he's got rags. He's an old man.
1 damage.
Oh, okay. All right. You still got something left?
Okay. Next one. At Krieg.
All right.
Oh.
And I should have leather armor, but it's not on the sheet.
Leather armor?
Yeah.
What's that? That's 1d2, I think.
I believe it was.
Roll 1d2.
It's just do a D4.
You can do that. Yeah. There's a dice roller in Foundry.
Yeah, I see it.
Just click the dice and hit roll. So 2 damage. So you negate. Basically, the armor negates whatever damage. So it took 2 damage and you negated it.
And that's lost.
No, you're good. You're good. If you fumble, then you can get your damage on your armor screwed.
Okay.
So another one goes attacks. Alina.
Great. So agility to dodge, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
I reached the
12.
threshold, 12.
Huh?
Yeah,
Did
you're
DR
good.
12?
Yeah, so
Hey!
it strikes at you with a sword, but
Hey!
you just easily go back.
Oh yeah.
Can I, like, attack them in turn since they attacked me? Or wait, nope. Initiative. Sorry. Ignore me.
We got some more
Sorry.
stones to deal with, it looks like.
This big giant, this one looks like huge. He's like 3 times the size of the other ones, and it moves. It's angry at you. You look stronger and tougher, so it comes after behind Alina.
Oh Lord.
Now it's Cassian. What do you want to do? Anything?
Well, luckily, I'm a sorcerer, so I have spiritual possession. Now, would I be able to do spiritual possession on the captain since I'm up in the mast? I can see, like, the whole thing.
If it says you just have to have sight, it's fine. As long as there's no line of touch.
Well, it says no line of... let's see, one random creature is apparently possessed by a spirit or a ghost. So, random person on the board, I guess. That ain't helpful. Would I be able to do it directly, or does it have to be random?
What's it called again?
Spiritual
Possessed. Random creatures possessed. So it's an ally or an enemy. It says you can do it against.
Nice.
So you can put it on anybody, but the random is your randomness. It sounds like who you choose.
So, would I be able to try to do it on the captain? That's the ghost, the skeleton captain?
Sure.
It says no save on it. Like, how does he save against that if he does not?
Well, it says the ally gets a -2 DR to attack after that, and any fumbles he can leave the host, and it lasts for so many rounds based on, I guess what you roll 1, 2, or 3 on that.
Any fumbles related to this creature causes stun the host
Yeah,
for one round.
So yeah, any fighting with the captain, for example, if there's a fumble involved, then the spirit leaves.
So at least D2 rounds. So I just need to roll a D2 for how many rounds it lasts.
You roll.
Like you have 3 options there. It's either 1, 2, or 3. So it's probably a 1d6, I would think.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll 1D2 for, like, should I roll out a 20 for this?
Well, it can last until combat ends. It says if you have that 3, the
Yeah,
you
roll,
know,
roll. Just roll
roll is 3.
D6 to see how long it lasts.
Okay.
It's more fun regardless. I like it when it's more fun. One.
Oh.
Last.
All right, now you get D2 rounds.
Right.
So 1d2.
Okay.
You can type it in and just do /R.
That's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I get 2.
Hey!
2 rounds.
Hey!
We
So-
get the captain.
So the captain gets a -2 DR to attack and a -2 to the enemy's attack on him. Okay. Sounds good.
Does he attack the enemy, or he just has a disadvantage?
No, I think it's that since he put it on the ally, he gets -2 DR to attack and his defense.
Yeah.
If he put it on the enemy, he would have got DR to attack or defend against it.
Yeah.
So I don't think the enemy's affected at all. It's just the
Yeah.
ally you put it on.
Wait, the ally? I was trying to put on the skeleton captain.
Oh, the skeleton
Oh, I
captain.
thought you meant our captain.
I thought you meant our captain, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the skeleton captain. So enemies get -2 DR to attack and defend against. So instead of 12, agility, you need 10, basically.
10, okay. That's cool.
Okay.
Nice.
That's a good hit.
Yeah, that's a good one, yeah. Okay, Alina.
Nice. One of the things that I have as part of my class is I have the ostentatious fencer thing, and it says DR -2 when using rapiers and cutlasses. That means that when I'm using that, I only have to hit a 10 to hit.
Yes.
Unless, of course, you
And-
go after the skeleton boss, right?
Yeah,
You
then
already got another -2.
yeah, it'd be -4 on the skeleton boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will, I'll turn around, be a captain, and just, I'm gonna try and attack him with the rapier. And because I believe this is one-on-one, I get a +1 to my roll when I attack because of the swashbuckler.
Oh, that's a nice little character, huh?
Okay, I rolled an attack.
You need 8.
Attack DR. Is the dude wearing any armor?
Oh, we'll find out.
It's got D2. Yeah, it's got D2
His
armor.
undeadedness is his armor.
Oh, you still can't get it with that. All those bonuses.
Oh, come on!
That made it easy for you.
Yeah. Well, last one more round. Last one more round.
I ain't do nothing in this round yet.
And it's Keek, your turn.
Krieg it is. Krieg, I say.
Krieg.
And if I'm able to ignite my hand, because I'm behind this guy and he's attacking me compatriot over on the far end there, the young lass. I'm gonna try and ignite my hand with that flint and steel and whatever inflammable I found in the coal pots on the deck, and I'm gonna try and ignite his shabby and desiccated and very dry clothes.
Nice.
How do you want me to roll that?
So you're just gonna try and burn the thing.
I'm gonna try and ignite him by sparking my fingers that are already rigged with flint and steel, and like I said, I dipped it into whatever inflammable, visor pots or what do you call them on the deck that are the heat and light source on the deck.
Okay. Go nuts.
How do you want me to roll that?
All right, who are you going after? The skeleton or the?
The king
king guy?
because I'm
Okay.
behind him. I'm
So-
right behind him, and I'm just gonna try and put it in the tails of his rather shabby cloak.
Okay, I want you to roll. One second. Let me see your
Devil's
sheet here.
Luck.
No,
What's Devil's
I
Luck?
want you to roll presence.
Presents.
Yeah, and you
I got-
you just got to get 10,
Okay.
10 or higher. No,
Oh!
so you got to throw the flammable lantern.
I get more. No, I got my hand. It's just kind of. It does. No spark comes up from it. Obviously, it's too wet. It's raining, and it's not igniting my hand.
Okay.
And I really just. I poke him in the butt, and he turns around and looks at me like, "What, is it, fella?"
And he looks around at you like, "Ugh." And he turns back to Alina. But it's old man Cooter Brown's turn.
Oh, looks like we're ganging up on this guy.
So he'll fade back. How does movement work in this one?
You can move up 6 squares.
Okay, so he can fade back to here because he wants to get a clean shot, and he's gonna raise up. He's gonna fade back.
Oh, I guess we're ganging up on this guy.
He's gonna fade back, raise up his musket, aim, and fire right at him.
Take him out.
Presence,
let's
you
see.
need 10.
Attack. Roll. Come on.
17.
Hello. Let's go.
And
Brown with the
Right,
win.
full damage.
Cooter Brown.
3 damage.
He fades back. He lets the hammer down. Poof of smoke. Boom! Straight to the chest. Take that, you little landlubbers! You can't board this ship! Get out of here!
And you hear in the distance. You hear all the other crewmen just battling all the skeletons. They're all like swords are clashing. Everybody's fighting, and you see sailors falling to the ground as the undead start to swarm everybody, and they're moving in. You don't know how the hell you're gonna escape this. Black skeleton's turn. It's going after. One goes up to Old Man Cooter Brown. Roll agility.
Okay. And the boss skeleton didn't react at all? Nothing happened to him?
He took damage. He took your damage. But he's like not even
13.
phased. He's not even phased. Like you took no. You didn't even hurt him, basically.
Okay. 13?
So-
13?
Okay, so he swings at you with the sword, but the old man is cunning. He's been around the boat a long time, so he stutters with his little, his stool
He
leg.
slipped a little bit. So, whoa, you can't get no hands on me.
And the next one comes after Krieg. Roll agility. Oh, fumbles.
Oh,
Yes, bad.
Was it
Oh
4
no.
or 3?
PC takes ×2 damage, then reduce armor by 1 tier. But let me tell you something, man. You got some devil's luck with you, right? How much devil's luck do you have?
3.
3. Now you could use devil's luck to. I'll just say everything you can do. So to remind you guys, you could deal max damage with 1 attack. You could re-roll any die roll. You could lower the one's test DR by difficulty rating by 4. You can lower the damage dealt to you by D6. Or you could neutralize a crit or fumble.
Well, it sounds like would I use all my luck or just one of them?
No,
I'm
you just
gonna
use 1.
the crit. Yeah, so I'll go down to 2 and I'll remove that fumble.
Okay.
So I use Devil's Luck because I guess my fumble was as I saw him coming towards me. I tried to make a motion and get away, and I sort of went forward instead of sideways and was sort of slipping right towards this thing. But in the last minute, I did a little pirouette and landed hard and harshly on the deck. So I'll take that I'm prone, if you would.
Okay, but you're still getting the damage.
I'll take the damage. I got 5 points, so said.
3 damage.
All right, I'm down to 2 now.
Okay.
Per previously agreed upon non-roll terms.
Yes.
Yes.
And the next one, we got the skeleton goes after Alina. Roll agility. You're muted. Still muted. Yeah. It's okay, Emily. We'll go to no, I need to go to you.
Wait a minute.
Oh, we'll go to bonus man first while you try. Cassian. Are you-
Cassian Copperman doesn't really have any other weapons out there, so can I just use whatever form of perception it is to see if there's anything up on the mast with me that maybe help hit the guys down below?
There's
Well, you got
nothing.
your booze that you're carrying, right? Drop a bottle of your booze on them, maybe.
Well, am I holding beer? I'm an alcoholic, so would I be holding beer? It's not really on my character sheet.
Yeah, you wouldn't be willing to drop it more than likely.
Yeah.
Well, if it's an empty bottle.
Maybe there's like
Yeah,
a rigging
exactly,
pulley or
exactly.
something up there. Extra rusty old rigging pulley that somebody's just left up there in the little. What do they call that? The bird.
There's
cage?
always, what do they call the baton?
The crow's nest, maybe.
Crow's nest. Yeah, maybe there's an old rigging pulley and hook or something that he can grab and improvise, drop it down.
Hey,
Is there Omega?
We got a luck roll in this game?
No.
Well, that's
no.
what devils, right?
You got the devil's luck. That's it.
Yeah.
So is there anything up there?
No, there's nothing up there that you can grab, man. Sorry. Whatever's on your
Okay.
possession, that's about it.
Casting Copperman just hanging on more closely, focusing on that ritual he cast upon the captain.
Well, there's always bodily
Wait, hold
functions.
on. Never mind. Never mind. I got like a few. Like I can cast multiple at the same time, can I?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Doesn't say no restriction against it. So
Yeah.
He is a nice GM, isn't he? No one died.
Now, for since old man
Well,
Cooter is doing some good damage, I'm gonna cast
Oh, bastard!
spiritual possession on the skeleton that's engaging him.
Engaging who?
Cooter.
Old man.
Okay.
Yeah, Cooter Brown. Old man Cooter.
Cooter.
So let's roll a d6 for that. See how many rounds it lasts or something like that.
You got to roll your spirit, actually.
So 1d20.
Yeah, you need to get 12. That's how you cast a spell in this game.
Great.
There you go.
Yeah. got it.
Oh, yes!
I wish D&D had that. You shouldn't have to roll to cast spells in D&D.
Well, certain spells
You
I'd
wanted
say.
I believe you wanted an agility check from me, Omega.
Yeah, from that
For
attack.
the attack
Yeah.
thing? Cool. So I double checked the thing that I took, and it's I get a
One round.
it's a -2 difficulty, and I do agility as well, so I landed a 10.
Alright.
So 1 round on the skeleton. Okay.
There we go.
There you go. Okay, so
Easy dodge.
you're getting the hang of this now. You're starting to feel the flow of battle. And you deke that strike and knock that skeleton off balance as you turn to face the giant ogre skeleton. And he swings at you with this giant spiked club. It comes hammering down. Roll. You get -4, right? So DR agility, you need DR 8.
Wait, does that
Alright.
was that the applied skeleton negative?
Yeah, that's applied that.
Oh, she just makes it.
Okay, and it
I'm
swings.
so happy.
Now everybody's fighting, and everybody's swords fight. It's starting to get chaotic. The wave just brings the boat up and down. You're trying to hold your balance, but you can't. And then you hear one of the first mate, Skaggs. He screams at the top of his lungs, louder. He said, "Land ho! Land ho!" And you hear like, you like smash into a rock or something, and everything ship starts sinking now. Everybody's just trying to stay afloat.
Oh my god! Oh no!
Oh!
I have a dinghy! I have a dinghy! I have a dinghy!
Do I hear this?
Oh, you hear this and you start to, you fell right off the mast and you're in the water and all this flotsam of wood just starts to reap over you. The mast starts coming down on you. Roll agility, DR 12.
Oh Jesus Christ! I'm gonna die here.
We're all gonna die.
Swim! Swim! Hold your breath!
Oh,
Oh!
9.
Oh, oh, oh.
the
So
mast.
do I die?
The mast hits you hard in the head. It knocks you out.
Wait, hold on.
What?
I'm on like on the top of the mast, like I'm
No.
like holding on to it. So do I fall off? So I'm falling with the mast?
Yeah, though the ship just hit a rock. Just hit a rock, and the whole ship is like sinking and falling apart. You fell off the mast into the water. A mast is coming down on your head, hits you in the head. You're taking 1d4 damage. 1 damage.
Oh my God! I'm so lucky with this damage. He's barely surviving. I'm like, bloody hell.
Old man Cooter, you fall into the water, and all this rubbish is all over you. You can't swim because it's like bubbles and undertows and waves, and roll agility DR12.
Okay. It's in the water? Okay.
Oh, Cooter saves me.
Hey! Hey!
Hey!
There we go.
Yes.
I can't keep the old man down! No! No! No!
You're gonna live to
His
fight
way
every
up,
day,
up,
old
up.
man.
Hey, I'm breathing air! Air!
And Krieg, you fall to the ground as the ship just bows to the port. You look up and you see the captain, and he's got a sliver of wood right through his gut, and he's holding the map he was always hiding to himself. He's holding it to you. Take this, and when I'm dead, I'll come back for it. And he gives you the map. And that's just
Well,
that.
don't be having him back, Stutter. I'll take the map, but don't you have me back now.
And just as the map, and just as you grab the map, the whole floor falls from underneath you and gives way. You fall into the wood. Agility, DR12. Miss. D4 damage. Here you go.
Oh,
Two damage.
All right, it looks like I'm underwater because that takes me to 0.
0 is perfect. Okay, 0. You got to roll a D6 to see what happens.
don't be one. Don't be one.
Don't be one. One's instant death.
You can do this, Cooter. 5.
Fine. Unconscious for D4 rounds, awaken with 1 hit point and 0 devil's luck. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And, Alina,
1 round.
Nice.
you see all your friends fall into the water, struggling to swim, and wood falling on them. And it's just chaos about, and you fall into the water as a mass comes plowing to your head, but you're in the water and you feel at home here. Roll agility, DR8. Oh.
No!
Remember devil's luck. Remember your devil's luck. Now would be
Oh my
time
God,
to use it.
I forgot my devil's luck. I should have used my devil's luck.
You can use it now.
You can use it?
You can use
after
it.
the roll.
Emily, you're muted, I think. I don't know. I can't hear you. Yeah, muted still.
Oh no! It's the water.
Is it your microphone that's muted?
It's the bubbles. Tiny bubbles.
Oh, it's probably
There you go.
Discord playing with her.
Yeah. Flotsam and jetsam.
We got you.
Less than perfect tonight. I'm so sorry. But
Sorry.
yeah, I did use a death luck, and I think that drops the DR by 4 for the check. I
Yes.
think.
Yeah.
Did
No,
I
it's. I didn't hear you use Dead Man's Luck. I didn't hear that. Sorry. It was already by 4.
Yeah, I was using 1.
Okay, so then it would have been 4 and 4. So 4 you needed. So you rolled a 2.
Yep. Yeah, I rolled a 4 total because I have 2 agility.
Oh.
Yeah.
The perks of being a swashbuckler.
So you take 1d4 damage. 2 damage.
Oh.
I still take the damage even though I met the thing.
No, you rolled 2. You needed 4.
And then
You needed to get 4.
I rolled a 4 total because I plus 2 agility.
That goes in your roll automatically. It should, right?
Yeah,
It does
it
generally,
popped up.
yeah.
If you look, it's 2
Okay.
plus 2.
Okay,
Okay,
then
thank
you
you.
don't take the damage. Okay, you don't take the damage
Okay.
then. Okay, so this is at your home.
Sorry.
You start swimming around, and everything's chaos. The waves, the ship, everything's. You start sinking. You all start sinking into the sea, You can't have the strength anymore. It's just too much for you. Everything just starts to fade to black. And everything's just quiet.
I was gonna say if I were able, and if I see like the old man is unconscious, I would try to go to him and like keep him above the waves so he doesn't drown.
He's still unconscious though. Can't say nothing. But he does. Just so you guys know, he's been telling you about. He's been very ostentatious and braggadocio about his dinghy that he has, which I'm hoping it was tied to the back aft end of the ship. The aft end, not the ass end.
So he's the only one that could save us.
Well, there is a dinghy. It's there for your use. I mean, you know, you got to save me to save yourself.
We're all fading down, right? You fading to black now. What happened?
Only Cooter survived that. Literally, like the acrobat of the sea.
That Cooter's one old tough bastard. Let me tell you.
He's just going up and down, being Spider-Man. You can't hit old man, Cooter.
You hear, as you fade to darkness, which seemed like a nightmare, in the distance you start to hear peaceful sounds. Nice calm water. Not the dreaded horror that you heard of waves and thunder. And you start to wake. On a nice sandy beach. In
Seaweed in my mouth.
Cooter Brown, he's no clown. Oh, Cooter Brown.
Bloody hell, what happened last night? Ugh. Booze got me good. What the hell? Bloody fucking Irishman probably crashed the fucking boat.
And he'll try to prop his peg leg up and push his other knee up. Up. Stretch up. Me bones. What the? Where's the? Crap. Damn it. And he'll look out.
We've not words. Seems we've hit up on a on an island.
Yeah, well,
I'm shivering
Well,
and
this-
soaking and waiting there, and you see me furiously rubbing my fingers trying to generate a spark. Not
Yeah,
working.
As they're doing this, I try to get like a dry spell, and he's looking around for some booze. Is there booze on the beach?
I guess any wreck you can walk away from is a good one.
Oh my god, is there booze?
You see scattered debris from the tarantula across the beach.
Are there any provisions or any chests or anything floating within reach of us being able to retrieve them from the shoreline?
Is there a booze bottle on the shore?
You still got all your possessions with you, surprisingly.
Okay.
I reach over to our good man Cassian, and I have a fine bottle of rum, and I don't give him the bottle. I tell him, I say, "Oh, mate, you look like you had a rough time, and it's getting rougher for you by the minute. Let me help you out there." And he looks to, I try to hand him. I look like he thinks I'm handing him the bottle, and I obviously am not going to give it to him because I know him. So I say, "Open your mouth," and I just pour a little weed dram, very weed dram, into his mouth.
But since I'm still in a drunken stupor, like I'm sobering up, he kind of spills some on my face. I'm like, are you trying to insult me, wee man?
Oh, do not look a gift horse in the mouth, as they say, because she'll tend to bite you.
Are you trying to marinate me to eat me, you old little cannibal?
All right, listen, you two. We're gonna have to figure out some kind of shelter or something. I don't want to be out here when the next one of them storms comes. See if we can collect some stuff from the stuff that's floating in, or find
Make
a
a
place
lean
to
to.
something.
Bloody,
I don't want to be out here just in my skivvies.
bloody fool
Well,
teasing
I'm
you.
trying to get a fire started. Good, Coot. I know you're the chief mate here, but my fingers just don't seem to be sparking today.
I walk over to the wreckage looking for some booze bottles, whatever on the shore I can find of alcohol.
Crackwood, planks, anything floating about that we can use.
Crackwood.
Oh my god,
I can
Well,
I can swim out and
you
gather.
you look around and you see like pieces of wood and all over the place, and you do see that the shipwreck is a little bit out to sea, and you see the big rock, and so you know that the ship was carrying like some rum anyways, but you don't see any rum on the coast.
Do we see the skeleton?
But
Do we see the skeleton ship at all?
give me a second here. I'll be right back. I need a dice.
No worries. No worries. And remember, we were looking for 3 stone columns supposedly in the western horizon. So, if we can get up high, and if it's not on this island, maybe we can see if any islands are west of us.
All right. Well, I mean, we gotta get a fire going, as he was saying, and figure out a way to shelter. Maybe we can.
And he'll kind of pan around to this, it looks like there's this small, I guess, can you tell us about the size of this mountain behind us? What does this island look like? Vegetation and the lookout, vantage point that we could, does it look like something we could scale?
Yeah, it's a relatively small island. You would figure maybe like just looking at the coast and that as it goes around, it's tiny, maybe a couple of square miles at most. There's no trees, but it's like thick brush everywhere. And in the center is this fairly large hill that might take maybe an hour to get up.
Well, I suppose you got the right idea. Let's collect all the firewood that we can get. I'm gonna look around and see if there's any maybe natural shelter around here. If it comes to that, we're gonna need. Maybe one of you youngins would be able to climb up a little ways over there and see if you can get a better vantage point. See if you can see off in the distance what we got ourselves into.
I, Asian Copper, man, don't answer to no old coot. I'd rather walk around this island looking for rum. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna be going looking up. As I walk away, I'm gonna be walking around the island looking for beer. Like, there's more scouting about.
It'd take about 3 hours to circumnavigate the circumference of the island. And in the meantime, you guys have 0 food. And remember, when you rest and you got no food or water, you don't gain health back when you rest.
Gotta look around to see if there's any local coconuts, trees, or anything that can be edible.
Hey, seriously, let's
Bananas?
coconut. Any coconuts on the ground that we see, we can crack open and start drinking some coconut water.
Are there any
there's
fish
lots of ways.
swimming around the beach?
You don't see any coconut trees. There's just bushes. There's no trees at all.
Oh, you said bushes.
Alina asked about fish.
Yep. Are there any fish that we see like going around the island?
None at the moment, but I guess you could probably try to fish.
You'll
You do see like seagulls around in the distance.
crack some bait. Are they crashing the bait? You know, the seagulls coming down, hitting the water. That's the only time fish are around. If the bait is there and the seagulls are hitting it.
Yeah,
You know,
there's
the ocean's a big place.
there's seabirds. They're scattered about and mainly by the shipwreck. We're all
And yeah, they're going after our detritus. Do we see the skeleton ship still on the horizon or on the water, the ocean?
No, you look around and you see no land, nothing. Just blue ocean all around, except for that rock and shipwreck ahead of you.
Our shipwreck.
Yeah, which is right here.
Right. So I was trying to light a fire. I mean, I'm gonna, and I'm off the beach a bit, right at the maybe 5 feet within the wood line. I'm trying to dig a hole, and the reason I'm digging a hole, trying to light this fire, is one for windbreak, but two, if you also dig in sand low enough that has any freshwater source in it, you can sometimes get actually groundwater, even on a small volcanic island, because it's a very porous earth. Not that the pirate would know it, but just through, not that he would know the geology of it, but he knows you dig in sand, sometimes you get fresh water. As I'm digging, as I'm trying to, get my sparks dried and gather my tinder and such, I'm digging there and hoping to find some water. And if I could, I would like to maybe use my clairvoyance to ask the spirits where there may be. How can we obtain food and water here on the island?
I kind of find it funny how little Krieg there is like a geologist with a PhD. No one knows about it.
Yeah. So
Let's just say I'm well-rounded,
Well-rounded. I went to
I've been
community
around,
college.
yeah. Are you talking about weight here? No, I'm skinny. Yeah, I'm well-rounded.
okay,
My young friend.
Smarter than he looks.
that's what you're
It's
doing.
okay, he's-
I don't know. I probably said a whole lot of shit, but I mean, I'm looking for water, and I'm gonna try and throw my clairvoyance to ask that where to and how to best obtain food and water on the island. And clairvoyance looks like a 1d6 for different levels of different levels of performance, and then you just have to get the truth, or test your spirit to know if they're telling the truth.
And rum also heals hit points too, at a penalty, but just so you know.
Okay.
Okay, so you start digging in the sand, trying to get some fresh water. And yeah, it sounds like a reasonable idea. Like the sand can filter certain things out, maybe. Okay, so you're gonna be doing that. Amelia or Alina.
What about my clairvoyance while I'm sort of digging? That's more of my Zen clairvoyance. While I'm digging, I'm talking to the spirits.
Well, your clairvoyance says that there must be some kind of animal or animals that we could eat on this island. There's water, there's land, there's got to be some food somewhere.
Right. I need to ask the spirit. There's an adjacent room here. Yeah, there's nothing.
Yeah,
there.
so that's what it's telling you, that there must be food, so not to worry.
Okay.
I guess what I'll be doing during this is that, I'll ask whoever's near me, like, should we go investigate the ship, see if there's anything useful from it now?
I think the only one's listening is
guys
probably
think?
old man Cooter.
And
I'll be asking Cooter then.
you think you can you're strong enough? I mean, you're a youngin'. I mean, maybe you're strong enough to swim out there and see if you could take a look. I suppose you could.
I can definitely try.
I can't join you in that. I had a hard enough time getting up out of them weeds last night. Those seaweed. I don't even want to find out if those skeletons are even around here. But we don't look like we have too many options here. So you're bold enough, brave enough. Go for it.
Yep. Something I will do is I'll leave my backpack and my items on the shore, and I'll only be bringing my rapier with me.
Okay, and Skaggs, he was the first mate on the ship, so now he's acting like he's the boss here. All right, you young fools here, you're all thinking you got everything under control. You know nothing. You are nothing. Okay, so
Skiggs, we all know pirate law says when the captain goes down, we choose the new captain. I think the old man has proven his skill. The old man, Cooter Brown. And he starts going off in his own little sort of dizzying, crazy world of singing. And singing about Cooter Brown, doing a little jig. Put his elbows and his knees up in the air. And he don't like skinny, gives Skiggs the hairy eyeball, too.
When he starts into his tirade, I'll begin move like swimming out towards the ship.
What do you got in mind, Skaggs? What do you think? I mean, it doesn't look like we got a whole heck of a lot of options here.
Well, you're not going to that ship alone. I gotta send. Billy Knives, come on, Billy. And Billy Knives is like he's like the deck boy, right? Still very young, kid-like.
He's anxious.
He's like,
he's
boss,
anxious to it.
Boss, I don't want to go. I don't want to go out there. Get your ass in that fucking water and go get. There's some fucking rum in there. I want a nice jug of rum. Bring me back a rum. And you, Alina.
She's
Rum
out to sea.
Yep.
First, I want the rum. Then get whatever you want. And, you know, I like to drink too. And so, Billy Knives comes with you. So, roll agility. You can only swim 3 spots. It's like difficult terrain, so it's like your movement's only 3. So,
Okay.
roll agility.
Yep, and I have a -4 to that.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, no.
Ability.
Oh, hey!
And Billy the Knives is gonna roll.
Does he drown?
I'll stick by him in case he has issues.
He's like,
no.
he's struggling to stay afloat. Help me!
He's grabbing you.
I'm just a kid. Help me!
Yep, I'll move over and I'll try to like keep him afloat. Just calm down. Just don't flap about so much you're gonna sink.
Okay. And you guys are skirting in the boat. Right?
The dinghy? The dinghy still there?
No. No dinghy.
Load it off, huh? I got no dinghy. I got no dinghy. I got no dinghy. It's no singy dinghy.
You see lots of wood. You see the sail that's floating on the top of the water, connected to some of the masts by some rope. You do see some barrels of rum, and you see one water barrel.
Great. I'll motion to Billy. I'll tell him, you take the water barrel. I can pull back one of the rum.
Well, I see they got a lot of work on their hands, so I sort of get out of my leather and robes, and I start swimming out into the surf and trying to assist them. What the hell? Let's bite off some danger. If you need some help, I'm there.
You got 1 hit point, man.
Yeah, you got 1 hit point. You're not gonna do that, man.
I'm
No.
getting tired.
No.
I'm getting tired.
No.
It's gonna be midnight. No, I just sort of, I'm dancing, singing still in there. Cooter Brown. Yeah, I'm splashing up in the surf now with my ankles.
Just hang in there, man. Hang in there. As you're swimming around and you're trying to grab the rum and everything like that, and you hear you don't hear anything, but you see this fin. Just boom, 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 boom.
Oh no, a C minor. A minor in C minor. Every sailor knows that means instant death.
In minor keys, dude.
There's lots of notice there's lots of dead bodies, right? And this is like very major shark attractant.
Hey, you kids, don't be going out there skinny dipping. Just grab the stuff and come on back. You got company.
Okay, I got a quick question. In this universe, do sharks usually attack people? Because in real life, kind of sharks really don't go for alive human bodies unless they sort of look like fish.
Well, in real life, you don't have zombie skeletons either. So, I mean,
That's
But
what
funny
world
you
we're playing by.
talk about fish. But funny you should say that.
Just asking Omega which way he's playing the sharks. And
Well, whatever,
I
man.
think
You'll find
sharks
out.
are pretty deadly. Yeah.
You don't know.
Sharks are pretty badass. I spent a lot of time in a kayak. Let me tell you, even Sandy's get me scared. Sand sharks get me scared. They're as big as your freaking kayak. Yeah, go swim with the sharks. Don't jump them either.
all right. So, did they grab a cask each and then?
Billy the Kid's going after a thing of rum. He's gonna roll his agility. Gets it.
Ooh.
And he's gonna
I'm
head
so
back.
glad he didn't listen to me at all. I told him to grab fresh water.
No, he grabbed the rum. He's under orders to get the rum. So you grab the fresh water. Roll agility minus
Yep.
4.
Ooh.
Rum will keep you hydrated.
Oh.
Nobody drinks water
My
in the
thing is
ancient
8,
world.
and I'm.
So
I missed it by 1.
So the shark comes barreling towards you, and you get a good look at it. It looks like this, right? And it's just hovering at you. So it's not attacking. It's just checking you out right now. What do you want to do?
I had a very dumb thought. Is it stupid just to stare at a shark? Does that make them aggressive?
Not really.
That's my stupid question.
If you have a cut on you, they'd probably go blood frenzy.
Hey, if that's what you want to do.
But there's a lot of blood on the water.
I'm
so
not
if
gonna
you would-
stare at the shark because that sounds like a bad thing to do.
It's your
but
it's
I
your
will-
character.
Yeah, I will. Alina will just, just kind of start swimming back slowly, with barrel between her and the shark.
Okay, so you're just gonna try and swim back slowly. Okay. Roll your agility.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Okay,
go.
you got a good roll, so I'm gonna let you get back to shore. The shark's just checking you out. It's got other food to eat, so it just goes about its business.
It's got, what's his name? Billy Knives?
Yeah, Billy Knives
He's
brings
got
back
Billy
a
Knives.
bottle of rum, just as Cassian is getting back. You see this bottle of rum, big
Time to
barrel
Billy.
of rum.
Wait, I make my way around the island. Do I see anything as I go around the island?
Yes, you do. Actually, sorry, I forgot it. Right about here on the other side of the island, you see a camp. Like a abandoned camp, it might be.
I rummage through the items in the camp. I look around, see if anyone's alive, bodies, skeletons, anything. If I don't see anything, I start rummaging through the stuff.
Okay, you see a trail of blood that goes into the sea. You also find a musket on the ground that's been fired.
Is there any ammo lying about?
There's a flintlock pistol that's loaded. And there's a small barrel of gunpowder with 20 rounds of shot. Also a medical kit, hunting knife, flint and steel, and a fishing net.
Okay, quick question. Now, my guy has the satchel on him. Will that increase my carry weight, or it just doesn't change it?
All these things will increase your carry weight.
Okay, increase
Yeah,
my carry weight.
To have a bag, I think it allows you to carry more than just on yourself, I think.
Okay, I take the flintlock pistol and I place it in the back of my fancy coat where no one can see it. Let me add that to my item now, flintlock pistol. What else was there?
I'll put it in chat.
Knife. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
One weapon, ranged weapon, flintlock, pistol. Okay, give me a second, because this is.
That's okay. We're gonna go back to the other scene while you deal with that.
I'm gonna take that medical kit. I'm just gonna take the stuff I want, and I'm just gonna be quick.
And back here, the camp. It's getting late. Like it's getting later now. It's getting dark. The captain's like, "How?" Or the first mate's like,
Right.
Thanks.
"Yeah, Billy, thanks for getting the rum." And he gives it to the first mate, Skaggs, and he's like, "This rum is mine. If you want some, you better be nice to me. You better listen and do as you're told. We are trapped on this island, and there's nowhere for us to go. What do you think we should do? Sit here and die?
Okay.
You're not here, Caspian."
Oh wait, didn't I say I remember when I come about and come back to there?
No, we're saying you're just busy, because I forgot about that encounter there.
Okay, I'm like walking back now.
Yeah, you're out of the picture for at least a while now.
It took you a little extra time to pick up all that gear.
Yeah. Because I forgot, I just said you walked around because I forgot about that encounter at the other side of the angle. But since there is, it's taken you a lot longer, so... Any guys have any ideas, any suggestions of what we should do?
Well,
Yeah, we gotta get fire and we gotta get shelter.
yeah, have I been able to get any fire started? And I've been pretty good at telling people what to do.
You got enough water. Roll 1d4 water. That's how many people could drink with your water.
Oh, you want me to run it? Oh, out
Yeah.
of the pit there. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
out of your digging in the sand. You got some fresh water. It's a little salty, but... So it's enough for you to drink for the night.
For me, like I said, I'm a little self-absorbed.
But it's not going to do much for food. Since you're like a science type, naturalist type guy, you see that there's turtles. During this time that you notice that there's turtles, there's seabirds. The turtles are hard to catch. They're very skittish. And same with the seabirds. But you notice that they lay lots of eggs about in the bushes. But it would take much time to go and collect them. And it's starting to get late now. Maybe something to think about for tomorrow.
Well, certainly when I was digging my holes looking for water, I had to, even though I only found one, it obviously took a few holes to search. And maybe tomorrow I've located some. We saw some turtle tracks, and although I wasn't able to catch any of these rather sort of sinisterly, sneaky turtles. The last few hour or so of sunlight, I try and, if possible, I try and hit a few birds with some rocks as they continue to sort of search through the detritus of our shipwreck, and try and peg a few of them with some missiles thrown from the beach rock.
Okay, I try agility, but you're getting -4 because it's hard to hit these birds.
It's late, declining light.
Actually, I just make the agility higher, so you're looking at a difficult rating of 16.
All right. We've been rolling shit all night.
Okay.
Statistics has to roll, baby. Statistics always works.
Let's
Okay.
go.
And you hit a bird that's good enough.
Love you, man.
That's good enough for food for one person. So you could eat for tonight, if you choose to. You could eat and drink, or you could give it away. It's up to you.
I actually give the bird over to Old Man Cooter Brown, and as I bring it over to him, I'm singing Cooter Brown, Cooter Brown. Here's the I just found
What'd you do? You killed the bird with a rock?
with a rock there, Mr. Cooter. I've been impressed with your endeavorings all day, and I felt that you deserve this food. You worked the hardest among us. Maybe if you just let me suck on the bones, and I'll chew on them bones when you're done. So it can sort of. My gums hurt anyway, sir.
I'm gonna. I do appreciate it, but and he'll kind of lean in and say, "You ain't looking too good. I think you probably need this bird more than I." I mean, and he'll look down at his belly and say, "I got a little reserve here. I think I'll be okay. I did take a hit back there, but with all due respect, sir, you look like death warmed over. You don't looking so good.
Well, thank you.
You should have the bird."
Thank you. So
Is that shark still hovering around, Omega?
Yeah, you do see the shark still eating the dead bodies out there. Actually, you see a few of them now. There's like a bunch of them now.
You may be too young to know, Miss Emily, but please do not try and jump the shark.
I get that reference, man. Don't
Yeah,
tell
I know.
me.
I
I was more curious if they're approaching the shoreline because of issues.
Yeah, your character definitely should take that bird. I mean, you got down to what, 1 hit point?
Yeah. So if anybody had gotten a fire lit, I'm not gonna try any.
You
I tried. I was trying. Yeah, but he said after I came back, I got 1 and 0 devil's luck.
Okay.
After those 2 rounds.
Okay.
So yeah, I have 1 hit point left. And
you need it. You
as
need
far
the
as
food.
water, and if I'm able to cook that bird, I'll cook that bird. And
Your character would be definitely looking pretty worse for wear, I'm thinking.
well, he does have bleeding gums, and my teeth sort of hurt. So, gentlemen, I really don't look forward to eating too much. I prefer to get my calories through what do you call it, green beverages. It makes you strong, they say.
Hey, where'd that other fella go?
Do I come back by now?
He's been gone a while, right? Didn't he say he was gonna go for a walk around this here island? It's
What's
not that
your
big an
brother?
island. He should be coming back pretty soon. You know, the sun's going down.
You getting worried for him? I'll tell you, we should put you in charge, sir.
Do I come about this round?
Oh, Omega, we can't hear you.
He back.
You come about now and you see this. You see Skoggs has a big giant keg of rum, which you're eyeballing.
I get a little bit nervous and I'm like, I'm like, welcome, I'm back. I see you've all made your busy getting alcohol. I'm happy for that, as well as some water. Whoever got that, thank you.
Did you find anything? Did you see anything when you took a tour around the island? Is there any food?
Is that Krieg or Cooter talking?
That's Coot.
Coot.
It's Coop. Yeah.
Now, do I look over seeing one injured, like in my eye? Omega?
You don't see nobody injured, really. Nobody's really hurt, right?
Well, Krieg is really hurt.
I'm just worn down and beat up and battered down. I mean, I didn't look too good to begin with, so
No,
you don't
come on.
really know much difference in me. And I'm sucking on some seabird leg, so I'm seeming rather satisfied right now. I think.
He has 1 hit point.
Well, if anybody needs healing, now's the time to ask.
No, I see Krieg going like, "You doing okay, Mr. What's your name?"
Pitch fairy, sir.
Peach fruit. That's very good. I take out of my satchel my healing kit, and I
Cool.
start patching him up. Okay, I have to look at my items again. Give me a second.
1d6.
Which one that I'm using? 4 uses. This is the one I was using. Yeah, 1d6.
Okay.
Do I roll that or he?
I roll this. 3.
Hey, there you go.
Beastly patched up. 3 more uses of that one.
All right.
And speak. And I go on still with a bit of a grand gesture because I want to captivate my audience right now. It's like, It seems our supposed first mate hasn't done much besides get us a boot. And I look toward the lady. You apparently made yourself a bit useful, and I sort of saw before the mask gave me a good concussion. You're a pretty good swimmer, is that right?
Yep. Fuck. Indeed, I am. I'm so sorry. I got stuck in a loop of stuttering and couldn't break myself out of it.
I walk over with a drunken swagger, pull a fishnet out of my ass. Then I suspect you'll be good with this, am I right?
Yeah, I should.
I'm suspecting that we need a leader since Captain's gone. I wonder who should it be? Should it be first mate there who... Did you swim over to the ship, by the way? Or did little knives go over there?
I went with him. I actually ended up saving his life because he floundered.
Oh, really? Really? Did the captain help you over there?
Ain't no captain.
So Stig was commanding everybody from the sea. From the seaside he was, you know? Whereas Mr. Cooter Brown, he's away from town and he should be running things. I'm telling you, he got the brains of the outfit here.
He may seem like he has the brains, but he seems like a more of action than brains. He can get things done. I'll admit that. But he seems more like a first mate that can be more dependable.
That Steve guy, he was just telling everybody what to do.
Exactly, so...
And he got the rub down too, you know, Mr. Cassian.
No, I just get myself a cup of rum, and then I'm looking... I elect myself as captain since I am providing for you as of right now. And I've gotten some supplies that we can survive all together. I take a drink.
He's like, hold on there. You're not getting any of this rum.
Is he armed?
You know the first mate always has a pistol and a sword.
You too? Yeah.
He's like,
if you stick to water for now, you don't get dehydrated.
I understand you want the drink of rum, and in due time we will party tonight. But I noticed that you have some belongings you find. Do you care to share them with me?
Well, I don't know. Did you care to share some of that rum?
I'll share the rum with you, for sure. I noticed you have a flintlock pistol. That's appealing.
I hit it.
Oh, you hit
I
it?
hit that.
What can I
hit
see?
it behind my coat.
What can I see?
Well, in front of me, you see my satchel. You're seeing some of the... Oh, let me open my character sheet with things I didn't put in my satchel. You can see a fishnet that I gave him. I have now a hunting knife on me, and the rest of that it's in my satchel.
Okay.
Hey, where did you get all that stuff? Did you find them here on the island?
The devil's luck, or by God's grace, I was able to scrounge up this sort of stuff on the island, Mr. Cooter. Now, I think it's an important question that we should have the election. Who here would rather have me as captain, along with Cooter Brown as first mate, the most reliable man here, or what's his name again, the first mate?
Skaggs.
Or who would have Mr. Skaggs, who likes to be holding out on us with his alcohol?
Ow. You know, we're kind of like militia, you know? And normally we can come and go as we please, but while we're here, we have to honor the chain of command. I say to y'all, we should probably sleep on it. We gotta make it through this night because them sharks out there, they're gonna be hungry. We don't have any kind of way off this island just yet that we know of. I say we try to get along tonight. Enjoy this fire. Maybe first mate might want to part with a little bit of that rum. Maybe in the morning we can figure out a way off this doggone rock.
I'm like, I hold my hands up. Okay, for the sake of honor of Cooter Brown, who's done the most of us during that ghastly battle, I will honor this. So I walk up to what's her name, Alina. Like as everyone just starts going about their businesses, I just move on, and I whisper about you. You seem like you got a good head on you.
Well, I appreciate that.
Now, you doing okay? I still have a few more uses of that medical kit that I could help you out.
You're a charming little bastard, are you?
No, my guy's like obsessed with power, so yeah, he's going about.
I should be good. We best save them for worse situations.
Okay, but I'm gonna let you know. That wasn't all I found over there. This island may be not entirely uninhabited by just the land mammals or birds here. There may be something crawling out of the sea, so I'll tell you what. I'll take first watch when everyone goes to sleep. I'll watch. Then halfway through the night, I'll wake you up so you can take watch. That sound good?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Gotcha.
And you notice
Have fun
that
with the party.
you notice that Lena brings out a pet kitten, takes out of a bag.
It's the cheap gear that I rolled up during character creation. Yeah.
And Skaggs is like, that. Oh, we could roast that up for dinner tonight.
True, but I
Like
doubt it.
hell over my dead body.
Nah.
Over my dead body.
Yeah, we'll cook your dead body too.
I added in
I'm
protest.
sure you will.
To be fair, it'll probably only feed one of us. So let's hold off on eating the animals for tonight. Since I've acquired a fishing net, maybe Alina could go out and hustle something up real quickly so we can avoid that conundrum.
I'm quite sure there's eggs on the island, sir. Sir, Cooter Brown. And he's sort of dancing over by Mr. Cassian. And I got my bottle of rum out, and I say, open your mouth, mate. He pours him another drink, a big hefty, not a wee dram, but he gives him a good guzzle out of my fine rum, not the barrel rum that's been brought on board the shore.
As I'm sober right now, I accept with his kindness.
While you guys are getting your I don't know, your rum on, my bones are old, and I'm gonna, if you don't mind, I'm gonna curl up and see if I can catch a couple of Z's. I gotta get my beauty sleep, if you know what I mean. I'll catch y'all in the morning.
And he'll go over and he'll kind of take his coat, rumple it up into a bit of a pillow, pull up some of the dirt on the sand on the island to make a makeshift pillow, and try to get a little cozied up to the fire and try to see if you can catch some Z's.
Skaggs is like, hey, old man, don't you want some rum? After that battle last night?
Oh, I suppose I could take a sip, but a bit of a nightcap, but yeah, I mean, if you're willing to part with a swig or two, I won't say no.
Sure, you earned your keep,
respect,
man. It's
Skaggs.
red rum, some of the finest red rum around.
With all due respect, Skaggs, perhaps we should best stick to water, so we don't go crazy.
Water.
That was mostly water.
How else are we gonna regain our hit points? We have to drink rum.
With a penalty.
And and it starts to get darker quicker, and the fire starts to burn, right?
I snuggle up next to. I've been sort of enamored with our good old Coot, and you know our old bones sort of. And you know, listen, we're old guys. We ain't worried about nothing. We don't care. We know who we are. I just snuggle up and get a little warmth. I share my nice deerskin sort of leather cape with them. Give them a little corner and say, "Hey, I'm with you, pal."
Oh, what? Mighty kind of you.
You want to be the big
snore, do
spoon
you?
or the big spoon or the little spoon?
You don't snore, do you? I mean, 'cause,
Oh yeah, I snore. Wait till we play Mothership. I wear my CPAP for costume.
Well,
I'm
see if
sorry.
I can sleep through it.
And he'll he'll just
All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna catch some Z's, and
he'll he'll take that last little swig from the first mate, and then
well, I'll catch y'all in the morning.
Well, as you're starting to fall asleep, you start to hear some twanging on a guitar of some sort, and then Skaggs pulls out of his big, thick coat this tiny little mandolin-like guitar, and he starts strumming on it.
I could have sworn your gonna say ukulele, and I would have laughed my ass off. I was like,
And he starts getting. He puts a big barrel of rum in the center. And have to drink, everybody.
Cassian's a bit sick, so he can hardly hold up his rum as he
In
stands
a
halfway sober.
world of endless waves, tale unfolds a band of pirates bold, with hearts of gold, shipwrecked on this sandy shore. Pirates stranded on a beach under the sun. Their adventure just begun, with the ocean as their guide. They find their way on. And he stops. Yeah. He starts drinking another bottle of rum. And anybody want to sing some singing?
Cassian is a bit like underwhelmed.
Shanties.
I like to sing every day. I like to sing every day. I always have my way. I always have my way. Oh, let me go get my accent. You got a classical guitar there, nice.
Well,
Yeah, throw me down a beat. I put something to it.
what do we
Finish.
do?
No, I can't go in.
What do we do? What do we do? What do we do with the drunken sailor? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do with the drunken sailor? Drunken sailor, drunken sailor, early in the morning. Everybody!
Early in the morning,
What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Drunken sailor. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do with the drunken sailor? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Drunken sailor, drunken sailor, drunken sailor, drunken sailor. Early in the morning, early in the morning.
Drink rum early in the morning, early in the morning. I drink rum, I drink rum, I drink rum early in the morning to give you a drunken sailor.
All right.
down below, where the ocean is dark, the sun decided make their mark. I don't know as much as I thought I'll
I don't know if I have any tunes, but
That's the type of song my character would be singing, just like the kind of ode to like the god of the sea.
These youngins, they're shanties, and their mandolins. What the heck kind of music is there? Back in my day, I didn't have no mandolins.
Well,
Mandolin?
The sea
Chinese
is
instrument?
deep and the anchor's lower.
he just sang the drunken sailor shanty, which means one of you guys gets -4 agility.
Ooh.
Or -4 on all skill rolls till the morning. So
Oh, nice.
Who gets the? What do you want to roll?
there's 4 of you. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Starting with the top. So we'll start with Alina and work down clockwise.
All right.
3.
Damn it.
Yeah. So Cassian
Oh.
is totally drunk off the rum. He's not used to drinking all this rum. Oh, you are. You're an alcoholic, but you're
Yeah, I'm
drinking.
an alcoholic.
He had too much. Way too much.
Yeah,
That's like
way
half the
too
barrel.
much. So
physiology eventually gets in the way, you know?
There's only so much a drunken
Sorry.
sailor can drink.
the music and everything is just putting you right to sleep, and you're -4 to all rolls till the morning.
Oh.
So each shanty has a certain power to it, and that's one you know now. So everybody knows the Drunken Sailor Shanty.
Oh, it doesn't make character sheet.
Cool. You have the words for that so we can sing it next time?
I got. You should. Hold on. Let me show this to everybody. Show players.
I
There.
just like sung the first verse.
The sea is dark
Nice.
and the acres
Drunken Sailor. Okay.
You got some pipes there. It sounds like Miss M.
Oh,
What we
thank
do?
you.
What will we do? What will we do with a Drunken Sailor? Okay.
That's not even the full verse. I've heard it many times. It's a fun one.
It's
I
truly
played a lot
about
of it. I played a lot of Assassin's Creed.
chords are easy.
Same.
Black flags and
Yeah, I was just screwing around with the guitar. Just
recipes.
I didn't have time to really write anything. I just like did something quick. That's it.
My guitars are out of tune, guys. I haven't picked. I got hand issues now because I'm old and diabetic and guitar gives
All
you
right.
finger issues too. You know.
All right.
I'll be tuned for next game.
And anything else anybody wants to do as you drink through the night?
I just want to see if the first mate Skeggs, if he passes out, I want to search his pockets and see if he has anything. And I do have that. I want to review that. What I got from the captain. The map.
Okay. So you want to review the map?
Yeah, you gave me a map, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to show it to my good buddy, as I'm snuggling up to my good buddy, old Coot. I want to share my booty with him.
There you go.
What?
You see it now? There's the map.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get some sleep here. What do you got there? What do you got there?
Remember, he said we were looking for stone columns. This is the map. It looks. Look at it. It looks like near hand to me. It looks like a near hand, but he said it was to the west. And look, here it says it's the eastern Bahamas. Bahamas. How do you? Where's that place, the Bahamas?
Yeah, and he'll kind of look at it and turn it upside down.
I can't make heads or tails of it. I think I had too much of that drink. You know what? Keep this safe. Maybe in the morning we can take a closer look at this and figure our way. But this might be a clue we need to get off this here rock.
I'll keep it right here in my good backy pouch, sir, and I'll have it for the morning. We'll share it. We'll share it with our compatriots in the morning.
All right.
But
Good
look
on
how
you, mate.
scary the mountains look. It looks like 9 fingers, no?
I don't know. I mean, it does. It does look like a hand or something. Gosh, you know, these old eyes there. Well, this old eye, I should say. It isn't as good as it used to be, but yeah, maybe in the morning with the sunlight, we can get a better look at it. Hey,
Good
hey,
sir. Let me just suggest. You got one eye and one leg. Maybe you shouldn't push so hard.
you know, I got a lot of miles on me, but I'm still ticking. It was kind of a crazy battle we had, but somehow I made it through. Sometimes I don't know how, but here we are. Hey,
I'm going to stick close to you. You seem a right well sort. A right
any
well
day
sorted.
above ground is a good day. Hey, let's get some sleep and see what tomorrow brings.
All right. I'm gonna go see if Skeeks passes out and pick his pockets, though. I'm still up for it.
You might want to wait till he gets fully drunk.
I've been watching him. I've been drinking my own, and supposedly not as good as the red rum. It sounds like, but let me tell you, I told you about me golden fingers. You just watch out.
All right, well, I'll take you up on that. These old bones, they're so tired. I'm gonna get some sleep now.
Curl up with the that fur that he left him, that he set up, and then it's like,
I do thank you kindly.
kind of pull his cape over his head, the little shoulder, whatever they call those, the what are they, epaulets or something like that, whatever those are, that go down over their shoulders, and pull that up over his eyes so that way he can blot out some of the campfire light, and then he'll try to get some sleep.
I go off. I'll say, don't worry when I come back later, sir. I'll knock softly. Believe me, I'll knock softly.
Well, and go ahead, continue.
No wonder I'm an HR nightmare.
You guys drink through the night and the fire goes dim. Everything becomes a blur. And you all start to pass out and hit the sack. But sometime during the night you hear, "Ah!" A big scream.
Am I still up? I was keeping watch.
No, you passed out. You rolled. You got the drunken sailor. You're gone.
Yeah.
You're drunk.
I'm alcoholic.
Yeah. The light goes out, the fire goes out, and you thought you heard a scream in the middle of the night, but you're too drunk to get up and check. So that is it. That is it for the session. Getting late, so gotta end
It's
it.
always good to end on a wee bit of drunkenness.
Cliffhanger. So we're in the middle of the night, we hear a scream, and then, all right, find out what happened.
A blood-curdling scream just chills your bones and takes you deeper into your nightmare as you continue to drift into your drunken stupor of fate and sounds and scare that just brings you to the bottom of your very soul.
Oh boy. All right, well, Omega, thank you so much for this inaugural session of Pirate Borg. I look forward to seeing what happens to this crazy motley crew next time we meet together.
Well, what do you guys think of this game? What do you like? The theme?
It's tough, right? Because it's definitely grim, dark, and at least as far as the statistics go. The fact that we're still all alive, barely. I don't know.
I'm casting Copperman got really lucky with damage
Okay, on
roll.
that free game of the dice ejaculation that somebody got up the ground to the boundary before we got there. Okay, we did it.
I think
He was on all kinds of critical successes. Let me just say.
my
Well-
character has more hit points than like Cooter and
Cassian.
Krieg, Cassian combined.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I have 10 hit points.
Sundays too.
Dang. Well, the dice giveth and the dice taketh away, and that's what I rolled. I got a 4. I mean, that's
Definitely.
what
Yeah.
I got.
Well, so next session, you got to have your backup characters in there, right? We're gonna have to open a
Yeah.
spot for them, but it was purposely made that way that in the beginning you're overwhelmed, right? And then when the GM feels its time is right before you all die from all the skeletons, right? Then the ship crashes, right? So it's just it's an introductory game, right? Just to get a taste and the horror of it, right? And
Technically, Krieg almost died.
so yeah.
It's good that, you never. Sometimes a door slammed into your face is the best door that hits you ever.
Yeah.
And, you really just got to look at the bright side of things. And we're not going to go into any Mighty Python song because it's copywritten.
But I mean, there were some really good dice rolls in there too. We did get lucky a few times.
I got bonked on the head by a mast.
That was unlucky. There were some good rolls in there too.
That's like 50 pounds of wood smacking straight into my skull.
And with maybe more, right?
Skill was rather well rolled because darks aren't too nice.
It was fun. I mean, it's definitely gritty. I can see where they're saying that this is kind of like more old school, more lethal. I like it. I like it, but we're gonna have to have additional characters.
But that's the devil's luck. The devil's luck could really help you. Like, you got to make sure you
Yeah.
manage that right and use that right. So
Yeah.
next time, read that devil's luck and have that in your brain at all times.
Yeah, definitely.
There's like 5
All
options for that. You okay with that clever monkey coming into the game as a second?
I didn't check him out. I didn't check him out there, Bob, to be honest.
Yeah. I was just playing with the dice, and the first times I didn't roll with an 8-sided for class. I rolled 6. The 8-sided gives you the tall tales, which includes sentient animals, I rolled it through to a clever monkey. You see,
But I'll check it out. But meantime, you guys all gained a level, so that's gonna help
nice.
out. Yeah, so you get an extra ability. So I'm gonna leave the foundry open. So if you guys, any of you guys want to do it now in the character sheet in there, do it now. If not, you could do it. Put it on your at-home character sheet and just fill it in next time.
When we gain a level, what do we have to go look at the...
Go to your character page.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. It'll say. Let me get the page here. Page 33, gaining experience. Okay. You want to do it? It's kind of fun. Does everybody want to do it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
sure.
Got time?
Yeah.
So everybody, this is kind of cool. Everybody has to roll a d6 against each ability, right?
Okay.
If it's equal to or greater than the ability, you gain +1 to a max 6.
Okay.
If it's below the ability, decrease it by 1.
Oh,
So
great.
it could go up or down. And
Oh, great.
yeah,
That feels mean.
yeah.
Like
If,
entirely mean.
Okay.
So if you
if
have a +3, you're looking to get above a +3, and you have to roll all of them.
yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's like side rules. Abilities from -3 to +1 are always increased by 1. Okay, every one of those abilities that are -3 to +1 are increased by 1.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Guess we would do it one at a time.
We have a 0 and something.
Actually, -3 to +1 are always increased by 1 unless the d6 roll is 1. So you still got to roll the d6 for every ability. It's on page 33 in case you want to read it yourself.
Okay.
And this is step 1.
Oh, we roll a d6 for strength, agility, presence, toughness, and spirit.
Yeah, if you want to roll on in the foundry.
Sure. Do I have to roll them individually, or can I roll them all at once?
So, tally them all up. I mean, you can still roll them all at once.
You can roll them at once, but just go in order from the order of the abilities, top down.
Okay.
Because you can't pick and choose them. That's why I like this, like old school. Yeah, there's no choosing, man.
So
Love
5d.
love it. Yeah.
So roll 5d6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just get what you get for the individual rolls.
Oh, that's just bloody terrible.
If you click on your 5d6 roll, you'll see you got a 5, a 1, a 1, a 3, and a 4.
Can I see it? Yes.
Yeah, you just click on
So
the 5d6 and it'll expand it for you and show you what your individual rolls
I
were.
lose a point for presence and toughness.
Bam. Bam.
So I get
What
0.
page are the improvement rolls on?
It's not 33. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
In
I
the
get
player's
a.
guide, it's not 33.
So
Oh
I-
my god, look at my roll! 4, 6, 5, 5, and 5.
You
What?
bastard.
What? What is going on with this character? This guy's an old, feeble guy, and he's gonna.
Yeah, he's gonna rock. He's not gonna die.
He's gonna die. He's gonna die in the first 5 minutes next session. He's gonna be gone. He's gone.
Okay, so what I'm getting this straight is where's the chart for ability enhancement?
It's on page 33. It's like if you roll over, you get +1. If you roll under, you get -1. If your ability's already at -3 to 1, you get +1 automatically unless if the d6 roll is a 1. In which case, you reduce it by 1.
Page 33. I'm not seeing it on page 33. I only see the backgrounds.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too.
Well, it's
Oh,
after
hang on,
it's
doing
after violence. I got the GM's handbook, so
Yeah, no, we have the player's guide. The player's guide
Yeah.
doesn't have the same.
it's right after it explains the violence rules like combat. It's the next page.
And it's
I
still
don't think we have that
plus
because we have the
3?
player's guide.
It should be in there. That's players' stuff, right?
Gaining experience. Okay.
Gaining experience. What
Ability
page is
to-
it? Tell everybody what page it's on.
Page 11.
11.
Yeah, there we
Roll a
go.
d6 consent. Every ability results to equal or greater than the ability increase. Results equal or greater to the ability increases it by 1. To to a maximum of +6. So wait, hold on. My thing was like -1. Does that increase it?
If it's -1 to begin with, you roll a d6. If it's anything but a 1, you increase it.
Okay, so it's not going down any further.
If you roll 1, it will go down. If not, it's going to go up.
So if I rolled a 1, so -1 becomes -2.
Yes.
Well, so what is a 5 against my -1? That's like, I turn that to a 0, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, that's nice.
Oh,
You only
sorry,
get 1 point of
Thanks.
increase, dude.
Each
You get
individual.
1 point of increase per level if you're able to increase.
Yeah, it's only going to be 1 no matter what.
Yeah. So I lost a point to toughness because I rolled a 1 on that. And everything else I gain a point.
Yeah, I lost a point to agility, but gained points and everything else. That's
Great.
fun.
So everybody's good. The next step. So this is where you can see you're going to get a lot stronger already. You just got to make it through the first level. Now everybody gets to increase their hit points by d6, but that's your maximum hit point. You still have to rest to gain that. You know what I mean? So your max hit points increase by d6.
That's a 3. My toughness is a -1, so I get a 0.
Oh, there's justice there. Look at that. Only went up 1 hit point.
I went up 6.
Hold on, casting Copperman got a 4 in spirits, so I go up 1, 3, spirit. Great, I only suck at agility.
All right.
Okay.
You gain a class feature next. That's cool.
Okay, it's a 1d6 for health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
If
Okay,
our
so now I need stronger creatures.
No.
We need that. Come on, go.
arms are starting HP.
Okay.
Copperman's gotta live.
Now, Myth, Among the Dead. We're going to skip one for now. We'll go to number 4. Among the Dead you find, roll a d6.
Roll a d6, okay. Just a second. There we go. And find
Nothing.
nothing. Oh man. So much for his luck.
2. Nothing. 3. A
3
weapon.
is a weapon. 12 on page 28.
Yeah, these are all things you find in the sand amongst the wreckage. So everybody roll on that. And then you gain a class feature. So everybody gains the class feature.
Wait, do we roll again for finding stuff among the wreckage?
That was the D6 we just rolled.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought.
Among the Dead you find. That's just what I'm saying you find along the beach, basically.
Okay, so roll another d6 for which ability we got.
Yeah. It's always like random, yeah. It's better random because that way you get to roleplay things you would never normally pick, right?
Yeah,
I'd
like to
raise- I get Raise the Dead.
Fun.
Oh.
I'm rolling for a weapon now.
Okay.
That is an 11. What is-
Class feature.
Oh, it's only a D10.
One thing I find.
Seven.
So now you
So
guys
I
are
got
a lot stronger.
Well,
We're more survivable.
my character got a whopping 1 extra hit point, so I don't know about
Oh, I
that.
get a.
You are old, man. You are very old. Well, you got a lot of other shit. You got a lot of wisdom.
I did.
A lot of wisdom.
Got all the other all the ability scores went up, which was great. Okay, that's nice, but
Hey
Guessing.
Omega, as a sorcerer, I got a flintlock pistol. I can't really use that, right?
Well, you got it. You never know. You could sell it. You could give it away.
Yeah. I have
Hold
it.
on, we can't use our flintlock pistols.
Or I just can't. If I'm holding it, I can't cast spells. I can still use it. I just have to give up my spell ability. right?
That's like kind of like armor. I think you can still cast rituals, but only the regular
Yeah.
ones. I think.
The magical energy doesn't like metal. You can't have metal around.
But it says only when wearing medium armor or something. Or
It can't be.
cold-
It can't be metal either. I don't think.
Cold. Yeah, you're right. Cold iron while holding metal.
Here's my next spell is Deadhead.
Wait, hold on. Isn't the flintlock pistol have like a wooden handle?
Wooden handle, but it's got steel components on it. You can't have a pistol without steel.
Yeah, they just don't want you. They don't want you shooting guns and casting spells, basically, right?
Yeah, that's what they're really doing.
So I got the other spell, Deadhead. Does that go under rituals? No, I can probably put that in from the journal.
Deadhead's a really good damage spell.
Yeah.
Hey, here we
So
go
I did my roll for what I found amongst the dead, and I found a weapon. So I rolled the d12, and I rolled an 8. And I got another rapier.
Oh boy.
That's funny.
Okay. New feature, class feature. Okay, 1d6. Let's see. And he gets 3. Oh, he can now fix. You now have a bayonet. Yay! I can attack with it on the same turn that you reload. Woo! Okay. All right. That's something.
Cool.
If he lives, look at that. It depends on how long he can live. Okay.
That's cool.
Feature.
So, when I rolled for my class feature, I got dazzling acrobatics, fancy footwork, pure upper body strength, and a dash style. Give the edge in the fight. Your agility is +2 when defending.
Ooh, sweet. How do you add to the features in Foundry? It's not letting me edit or anything.
Yeah, I can't really add on as like a spell.
Huh.
You're talking about spells?
No. For character sheets, the feature
need
tab, we're not able to edit the feature tab to add the feature that we just gained.
Yeah,
Or at least I'm not.
I can't do it either. I think it's a separate thing we have to add to.
Yeah, there's no sorceries. For me,
Well-
there's no sorceries item.
Well, that doesn't make sense. Maybe it's the Foundry module because you all have ownership of the whole thing, but
Yeah.
I don't know what to do there. Just
Throw it
You
under.
were able to put in clairvoyance for me, but I'm not able to put in any additional spells.
I'm just gonna add it under my history tab. I'll keep track of it there.
yeah, make a note of it and try to fix it for next time. I'll try to see what's
Yeah.
up with that.
Yeah, that'll work. I'll just toss one under history.
And so everybody's so yeah, it's kind of fun leveling up in this thing. I like how your abilities could go up or down. You got a better chance of it going down as they go up, and they go up once they go down. So it kind of stays in the center, I say. But that D6 hit points really helps, unless you roll 1. But,
Which I did. I nailed it. Absolutely nailed it.
I think I misread the dazzling acrobatics. I think whatever my agility is now, I get an additional +2 when defending things. So
Nice.
that's cool. I need to make that clarification.
Is that your new one?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Omega,
You
again, thank you. This was a lot of fun. We got our characters upgraded, and when's the next session? You said
Yeah,
not
I
next
enjoyed it.
Monday, right?
yeah, the next
Sunday
session. Yeah,
after?
we can't do it next Sunday, everybody. So 2 Sundays from now, that would be the 17th.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right.
I think it's the 17th.
All right.
Yeah. So everybody, Pirate Borg, 2 weeks from today, 9:30 p.m. Give or take the time, depending on when we get ready.
It'll be the 18th. 2 weeks from today.
That old cute, I tell you, he's on the ball.
Oh no, you're right. 17th.
17th,
I'm
yeah.
reading the time because we already changed. You're right. 17th. You got it.
17th, and we got Twilight 2000 coming this Saturday if we got the players there. But Twilight 2000 Zombie Wars is coming this Saturday. And this is going to be the week after. We got Mothership coming too. Stay tuned for that and the Walking Dead campaign. Everybody, we had a pleasure playing Pirate Borg for our first time. It's a great system, love it, and there's lots more to come of this. We can't wait to see what happens. Thanks for coming over, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thanks
Bye bye.
But